Hi again. I'm going to have to stop getting precious about these things because, once again, I did a 9-minute video and the connection messed up again. Um, Having a rough day. Not doing very good. Part of me wants to rant. Part of me just wants to read from my happy list and try and get myself out of it. Hmm. I I'm very I'm just not doing great today. I actually cried at work at one point. Um, I mean, you can kind of see my ears are bright red because I'm flushed and hot. I feel nauseous. I just don't feel good. Uh, I want to rant. I do. I want to rant. I don't think I can. I'm gonna read. I'm gonna read from the list. Fireworks. Love fireworks. Fireworks are good. I don't like the sound. I'm scared of loud noises, but I do like the colors, and I like the ones that make the crackling noise and rain down. Actually, one of my things is I kind of wanted to have fireworks at my wedding. How much would that cost? What? But I really want. Um, Calling my dad when I'm scared. That's a good one because when I'm like scared about something, my dad always seems to make me feel safe, even when he's really far away. Sleeping in is good. Morning air. I have pretty severe insomnia, so I don't sleep very well, and I don't ever hardly get up early. But throughout my life, any time that I've been like at camp or something that required me to get up and go outside early in the morning, something about morning air just smells really good, feels really good. Pumpkin pie and carving pumpkins are the next two things. I love pumpkins. I don't know why, I just do. Carving pumpkins is a family tradition from when I was really little. My dad would sit at the table, we'd all gather around the table and carve pumpkins, and we still do it to this day. Dad doesn't carve anymore, but we still carve. And pumpkin pie is on there because um, I don't just love the taste. I love making pumpkin pies. A number of years ago, we started having a really big garden in our backyard, and we grew our own pumpkins. And I went out and I picked pumpkins and canned them and made homemade pumpkin pie. Um, Baking is the next thing on the list. Time with my grandparents. That's a cool one. When I was in college, we did a show called A Sense of Place, and we wrote it. The actors in it wrote the play, and we set it in the 1940s in Fairmont, and we were told to go out and interview people who would have been alive in the 40s. So I went to my grandparents and got a little tape recorder and took notes and just asked them about their lives, and it was really very cool. And I got like some emails from my grandma's brother, and it was so neat to find out about a different time and to see them light up at somebody having interest in their history, in their life. Actually, my grandpa is very antisocial. He's not someone who gets excited easily. Um, and when I started asking him about his life, he just kind of lit up. He went and got his wallet out and started showing me stuff he still keeps in his wallet. Not from the 40s, from later, but because he was young in the 40s. Uh, but he showed me his first pay stub. He showed me a picture of my grandma from when she went swimming at Audra, and it was really cool. I like spending time with my grandparents. I like learning about them and their life. Vacations are good. Uh, Being proud of my work, like creating something and being able to go, hey, that's good. Dr. O'Connor, who was another one of my mentors in college, he he taught the theater makeup class, so everything that I know I learned from him. And he also taught theater history. Uh, he made history fun. He made history interesting. Very intelligent man. You just want to be around him and let him teach you. He's a very cool guy. let's see, cross-stitching. My Memo Glenna, when she was alive, she used to cross-stitch, and she'd make these, like, poems and stuff, and it was really cool, and she taught me and my sister from the time we were really little to cross-stitch, and sometimes I still do. Making things, crafts, craft shows. I'm huge with craft shows. I love them, love them. In West Virginia, there is like one weekend in August or September, can't remember, but where there's all these things that are going on in this one weekend, and you can't get all of it in. You can't get all of it in, but it's so cool. There's the Italian Heritage Festival, the Jackson Snell Jubilee, the Jane Lou Fireman's Craft Show, the Barber County Fair, and there's more. There's more than that, but all of that goes on in one weekend, and you want to go to everything. I want to go to everything, but you know, I usually only get like one or two things, and I always make sure that I make it to the Jane Lou Fireman's Craft Show because I love the crafts, and I try to make it to the Jackson Snell Jubilee because, again, crafts. Costumes are awesome. I love getting dressed up in costumes. The Scottish Heritage Festival, which is in May every year in Bridgeport, West Virginia. And it's cool because I get all dressed up, and my sister and her husband and their friends, they get dressed up and they wear their tartans, and it's cool. You get to like meet other people who are Scottish or Irish or Celtic or whatever, and it's fun. Got heritage. Sledding. I used to love sledding down my grandma's hill. Kristen's wedding day. Kristen's my sister, and her wedding day was just amazing to me. I cried the entire day. I was so happy for her, and she was so beautiful. I mean, she looked like an angel, like stepped out of a movie or stepped straight out of heaven or something. I don't know. She's beautiful. Finding out a friend is pregnant. That is awesome. Awesome for me. I'm going to tell you how I found out my sister was pregnant. We were at 4-H camp, and we had been making jokes about the fact that she might be pregnant, and she was like, okay, I can't take it, I have to buy a test. And she left camp, and she came back, and she like grabs me, like, come with me, and we go into the bathroom, and she hands me the box, and she goes, tell me what it's going to look like if I am. And I start searching on the box, and she goes, will it look like this? And she had already taken it, and she was pregnant, and it was so cool. I love finding out when people are pregnant and they're going to have a baby. Good news from a friend. Good news is always good. Me, Kristen, and Dweezil in the basement. Dweezil is my other sister, Brandy. Dweezil was her nickname in high school. And my sister Kristen's bedroom was in the basement when we were teens. And I had cinder block walls, and every cinder block we painted with something different in black light paint, and then we hung up black lights and strobe lights, and what a heck of a good time. Listening to Hanson, which was our favorite pastime in those days. Watching cartoons, watching comedians. I know that a lot of people get annoyed with watching comedians, but I love sitting down and just watching a good Comedy Central special. I just do. Singing along to The Last 5 Years. The Last 5 Years is a musical by Jason Robert Brown. It's not very well known, but I love the lyrics, I love the songs, and it's in my range, so love it. Driving to Ohio. I had a friend in college, his name was Rachel. She moved to Ohio, and for her wedding, it didn't look like I was going to be able to make it out to her wedding because the person who was supposed to go with me kind of canceled at the last minute. And I ended up calling my friend Scottish, and I was like, what are you doing this weekend? He's like, I don't know, why? I was like, come to Ohio with me. He's like, come pick me up. So driving to Ohio with Scottish was awesome. Snowball fights, building snowmen, all awesome things. Oh, we're coming up on the 10-minute mark. Okay, I'm going to call it quits then on that, and I do feel a little bit better. I think I'm going to make maybe one or two more videos of happy things to finish up this list and try and get myself out of this funk because I can't deal with it. I want to be not feeling the way I've been feeling today. Anyway, bye.